Hey, welcome back to the tip of the day. Today I'm really excited to show you this project that literally took me 10 minutes. And I love it, not just if you have kids, but if you're a grandparent. It's such a cool thing, and I'm gonna show you now what it is. Here we go. This is the old school looking ruler growth chart. I saw it, of course, at Pottery Barn. It was really expensive and it was so easy to make. It took me 10 minutes, and I'll show you how in a second, but I wanted to show you I just wrote with pencil the kids' growth, and I had a growth chart downstairs, so I transferred it over. I love this because it matches obviously Milo's decor. It looks awesome in his room. But as the kids grow and get older, I can hang this in my living room when I'm old and gray, and it still is like a really cool decorative piece. So I'm gonna keep writing on with pencil as the kids get bigger. And it's such a nice little memory piece, but it's also really nice and cool and decorative and so easy to make. It would make a great Christmas gift or just for somewhere in your home. So I'll show you how to make it now. Okay, for this project, what you do is you start with your measuring tape. You can see that I've already put some marks. I'm gonna actually lean this on the floor. So I've measured up 1 foot here, so it's actually, when we measure the kids, it's true to scale. So what you want to do is, you can see on a traditional ruler that some are longer and some are shorter. So I'll just start from the 2 foot mark and show you how you make these ruler marks. The first thing you do with your measuring tape is measure up 1 inch, and for the 2 smaller marks, you just want to score them 1 inch. So using a ruler as your guide, and of course to measure, you just carve in a 1 inch, go over again, you can measure up that it's at the 1 inch mark, score it 1 inch, and then for the third mark up, you want it to be 2 inches, and you want it to go with the next inch up. So you're just gonna score 2 inches there, then back to 1 inch, again measure, make sure that you're on the 1 inch up at the top and here, and score, and then another small, and then again the third one is going to be the 2 inches. The 2 inches high mark. When you get all the way to the next foot, which will be 3 feet, you want to make it a 3 inch mark. Now that I've already scored it with my wood, I'm just using a regular Sharpie, and again the ruler. I'm just gonna mark them on there, just like that. And for the number, here you can see I have the number 1. What I did is I just printed out at 300 size font New Times Roman, and you're gonna lay it over where you want it to go. And you're actually just going to trace over with a pen, pushing hard and carving into the wood. Then when you pick up the paper, you can color it in over top with the Sharpie. So just like you see I did with the 1 here, you're going to do the same with 2 and all the way up to 6 feet. So it's really easy, should be done in under 10 minutes. Give you a good close-up of my numbers. It's just a Sharpie. I mean, it's not perfect, but I'm really happy with it. I just put a Sharpie. I could have sanded and distressed it over top, but I didn't. A quick walnut stain is what I used. I rubbed it on with a sock. I just had some leftover walnut gel stain, and it was dry within a half an hour, and then I, with a Sharpie, drew these numbers and lines on, and that's it. Look at how fabulous that looks. It makes a great Christmas gift if you have a little child in your life who you would like to make a ruler growth chart, and it actually works. They can stand up and see how tall they are. And I think what we're going to do is on this side, when we stand it up, just carve little bits on there, like carve their name and the date on the wood, so we can keep track of Milo's growth. Love it, love it, love it. Pottery Barn inspiration. You're gonna see a whole bunch of other ones coming up very soon. I've been very inspired and been crafting like crazy.